Chapter 15. Hubert. When Kevin came to the kindergarten the next day, he ran to the little house at once. Mrs. Julia was glad to see this. Yes, she had also been hoping that the boy would save his little friend. There were no more guests in the little people's house. The dolls had returned to their houses on a different shelf. Before they left, they had helped carry Swayingi and the mattress to his room. Kevin was glad to see that someone was making Swayingi comfortable. He thought Julia had been doing it. Kevin carefully took Swayingi out of the bedding, sat down at the table and began fixing him. Meanwhile, Betty and John came to the kindergarten. They both took their little people and put them on the table. Everyone watched the operation. Kevin repaired his hands, but was not sure they were the same as before. He showed them to Betty and John. They both looked and nodded. Then the boy started to fix the legs. First, he glued, rolled, and laid the first leg. Then the second. He checked whether they were equal and put Swayingi on them. The little man stood unsteadily, struggled to balance, and took a few steps. Yes, this would do. He also moved his hands and tiny fingers. Everything worked wonderfully. Mimi and Hoppy applauded. Of course, Betty and John were also happy that Swayingi was well again. Suddenly, everyone became serious as Alfred approached the table. The children instinctively took their little men in their hands. "No, don't be afraid," Alfred spoke at once. Me, he began to stammer. "Do you want to join?" asked Betty. "Yes," answered Alfred. The children just looked at each other and agreed right away. "What do you mean?" Mimi was scared. "What?" Hoppy echoed. Only Swayingi was calm because he believed that Alfred wouldn't do anything wrong anymore. Suddenly, Alfred showed them what he had been holding in his hands the whole time. It was a miniature figure, somewhat clunky. One arm was shorter than the other. The legs were of different thicknesses. He was wearing green sweater and brown trousers. Alfred put the little man down on the table. "Hi, my name is Hubert," said the little man and smiled. After a moment's hesitation, the children put their figures back on the table. "Hi, my name is Hoppy," Hoppy replied. "These are Mimi and Swayingi." It's so good to have friends, thought Alfred. The children were delighted that Alfred had made a clay boy at home by himself. "We will be together. It will be great. You will see." Swayingi smiled. "It will be wonderful to have so many friends," thought Hubert.